everyone, and welcome back to Cinderella. I'm so excited because the first ever Happily Ever tee that I purchased came in the mail today, so I'm rocking it today. It says, I use antlers in all of my decorating. And I thought it was very appropriate to wear since I am filming a Disney video today, and I was already rocking some Gaston vibes with my red lipstick. So, yeah. I love it. It's super comfortable. I love the design. I think it's adorable. Who doesn't love a good piece of Gaston merchandise, right? So I realized I haven't done one of these types of videos in a while, just like my favorites, top whatever list. So today I'm going to be bringing it back down to the basics and talking about my top 10 favorite attractions in all of Walt Disney World. A little bit of a disclaimer, most of these are going to be like what some people would consider to be baby rides, but you know what? They're my top 10 and I am not ashamed of that. So without further ado, let's dive in. So my 10th favorite attraction in Walt Disney World is the Kilimanjaro Safari. I love the fact that at Animal Kingdom, when you're already immersed in that kind of jungle magic, you can just hop on a safari and it's like you're actually in Africa. I love that aspect of it, and I think the attraction itself adds character to the park, and it just immerses you even further into the experience that is Animal Kingdom and what that park has to offer. My 9th favorite attraction is the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, and I'm not sorry that this is on my list because I love this ride. This is one of those rides that every time I go on it, without fail, I just feel so nostalgic. It makes me feel like I'm being brought back into a story that was read to me as a child, and this, a movie that I watched when I was younger. It's just one of those things where it pulls you back into your childhood, and that's such a special and magical experience, and that's what Disney's all about, is creating those moments when you get on rides and you're like, wow, this is my childhood right here. On that same theme is going to be my 8th favorite ride, which is Peter Pan's Flight. I know this is one of those ones for a lot of people. It's like the ride itself as an adult is not as exciting to experience, but because so many people experienced it as kids and it was so special to them then, it's just got a special place in all of our hearts now. It really is a fun ride though. I love going through the movie. It's literally like you're taking a ride through the movie Peter Pan, and it's so much fun and it's so special. My 7th favorite attraction is Test Track. Let me tell you something about Test Track. I had never been on it until last May, and man, was it worth the wait. It was so much fun. I really like cars and design and things like that. So the fact that there's a design aspect to the ride, and then there's an actual like thrill ride section to the ride is like so cool and so different to me that I just absolutely loved it. It was such a fun ride. I would highly recommend experiencing it. I know Test Track is one of those things where you can only book a fast pass for that or Soarin' because both of them have such long queue lines. In my opinion, Soarin's great, but Test Track, if you can book a fast pass for Test Track, I would strongly, strongly recommend that. It was such a fun ride experience, and I feel like a better person for having experienced Test Track. My 6th favorite attraction is Toy Story Midway Mania. This one is in Hollywood Studios. It's one of those rides that always has a super long queue line because it's one of the only like non-thrill ride things to do at Hollywood Studios. And it's a fun ride in general, so everyone who doesn't really want to do all of the like Tower of Terror, Rock and Roller Coaster, people like me, if you watch my rides I've never done video, everyone who doesn't want to partake in that kind of attraction goes and gravitates towards the Toy Story Midway Mania. So it's always a super long line, and I know a lot of people say it's not worth the hype, but I think it is. It's such a fun ride. It's like a video game. It's like you're being brought through a video game. It's so much fun, and you get to compete with the person sitting next to you. It's a great time. I love that ride. My 5th favorite attraction is one that is very near and dear to my heart, and it is the Land, which is at Epcot. This is one of those rides where I feel like a different person every time I go on it. I come off and I'm like, I have to start gardening. I need to contribute to agriculture. Never happens, of course, but I feel so inspired and so different when I come off of the Land, just because of the sheer what it is. I love it so much. It's one of those rides that it's fun, but it's also educational. So I come off of it feeling enlightened, like a better person. My fourth favorite attraction is gonna be the People Mover, for obvious reasons. A tour of Tomorrowland and amazing views of Magic Kingdom. People Mover is great. And what I really like about the People Mover that not a lot of people talk about, it's just fast enough. Fast enough where you're kind of like, ooh, like I'm on a ride, but slow enough where you're like, I can relax, I can enjoy this tour of Magic Kingdom, I can look at Tomorrowland. It's great. I love the People Mover. My third favorite attraction is Journey into the Imagination, because I'm a huge Figment fan. It's just one of those rides that's like really sweet and charming, but it's also kind of like low-key inspirational. My second favorite attraction is the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train that's in Magic Kingdom. It's so much fun. I call this my favorite ride because my number one on this list is technically an attraction, so I like to call the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train my favorite ride. It's so much fun. It's the perfect balance of whimsy and also like thrill ridiness, so it's just perfect for me. It's an awesome ride. It's amazing. I love it. Who doesn't love Snow White, right? And my top favorite attraction is going to be PhilharMagic in the Magic Kingdom. PhilharMagic is more like a show, like you walk into a theater and there's like a big screen. It's like a 4D show, and they have like little things in the seats that bring you into what's on the screen, like smells, and like sometimes they splash you with a little water. It's just so much fun and it's so magical, and you guys know how much of a Donald Duck fan I am, so PhilharMagic is very special to me. It's also very nostalgic to me. It was one of those things growing up where I went on it every time I went, and it's just, not only is it a fantastic ride in general, it's just nostalgic to me, and the story is amazing, and I love it so much. PhilharMagic will always be near and dear to my heart. So that is my list of my top 10 favorite attractions at Walt Disney World. I hope this was helpful for you guys if you're trying to figure out which rides you want to try next. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up to let me know. Let me know in the comments what are some of your favorite attractions at Walt Disney World. Be sure to subscribe to my channel because I make new videos every Wednesday. You can follow my daily adventures on Instagram and Twitter, which is @CintyRelly. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a magical day!